I think it's something that's always been part of me. I feel it's sort of my first initial part of any project is sketching out an idea, drawing particularly in notebooks. That's my favourite thing, is notebooks. And I've done that since I was a little kid. I think that comes from the fact that my dad has always kept a diary, and his dad did as well. This is my version of that family tradition. My name's Leo Greenfield and I'm an artist who focuses on drawing. A huge amount of my drawing is based on observation of people. So I use drawing as a way of documenting sort of more ephemeral moments in my life as well as others. My work's recently been published in Vogue Magazine and L'Officiel, and also with a number of publishing houses such as Hardy Grant. I think my work definitely uses fashion as a starting point. I see fashion as a discourse that you can interrogate with art to tell other stories. It's sort of the skin we live in, and through that you can start to tell other stories that have a different kind of depth. As a teenager, I always drawing in these notebooks, and I felt I really wanted to be a designer. And drawing was something that I could do as a kid that allowed me to explore these ideas. The more I did this, the more I realised drawing was the art practice I wanted to pursue. I definitely drew things from the street that I wanted to wear, or things I felt could be turned into collections. And then I kept thinking, the thing I'm really interested in is people. I saw fashion and working in the fashion world as a way of really getting to the heart of it. It's such an interesting, unusual, exciting visual culture that you can use to start telling stories about everyday people as well as celebrities or creatives or intellectuals. It's all there, sort of pushed together. And I like the way the more you look at fashion, the more you can pull out different cultural ideologies and the semiotics of colour and pattern and gender, sexuality. These things are all blended into the objects we live our lives in. That's what I find really compelling. I think sometimes when you're younger, you're often pushing against your style, or you can be embarrassed by it, or it comes out in another way that isn't realistic. But I think the more I find I let go and just accept that it's messy, or accept that it's not going to fit on the page, it actually feels more authentically me. And I think after a long time, it just sort of grows in you somehow through practice. Being yourself is the best thing in an art practice. I think you can't get away from it. You just have to be confident and accepting.